all of you out there who are questioning the story that has been given to you by the FBI concerning the unaliving of Charlie Kirk, you are un-American.
I think that this kid was the shooter, judging by the FBI story. No?
So over this past weekend, I ended up traveling down a Charlie Kirk rabbit hole that I did not anticipate myself going down. And after many hours of consuming content concerning the conspiracy theories surrounding the unaliving of Charlie Kirk, I came away very disappointed and very taken aback by the lack of trust that the patriot community has in the United States government. It is very un-American for you all to not accept the story that has been handed down from Cash Patel and the FBI.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have acquired proof that the FBI's official story is false, whether knowingly or unknowingly.
You know, all of you ex-military ballistic specialists out there that question that Charlie Kirk was unalive with a 30-06, shame on you for not believing the government.
So here's the actual still frame. Again, the FBI wants you to believe that wound right there is an entrance wound from a 30-06 round, which we just saw demonstrated, and there was no exit wound.
For all of those of you who question that he, did the shot and took the gun apart and then jumped down off the roof and then put the gun back together when he was in the woods, even though he left the screwdriver up on the roof that the FBI found, for you to question that, shame on you.
How'd he reassemble the rifle if he accidentally left his screwdriver up on the roof? Whoopsies.
For years, we have been saying that there's a conspiracy against blacks and Latinos in this country that is working against us at the behest of the government. We pulled out the Iran-Contra scandals in the 1980s and showed you how our communities were targeted and flooded with narcotics at the hands of the government. Y'all said that, we were lying.
And yet we have to hear about how racist we are? How about you take responsibility for your own actions instead of blaming the white man?
Y'all sat silently and said nothing while Donald Trump and the propaganda machine in the White House demonized the Hispanics and funneled all this money to ICE to, essentially deport all of the hard, poor, working class people in this country. Y'all sat by and said nothing. Now Charlie Kirk gets unalived, and now you don't trust your government?
Oh, okay. This is where we're at. That's this FBI, right?
Charlie Kirk gets unalived, and now you don't want to accept the official story? Nah, man. Y'all are un-American.
This is the angle he is showing the shot coming from, showing where Charlie was sitting, and the angle of the shot.
All of you out there who are questioning the story that has been given to you by the FBI concerning the unaliving of Charlie Kirk, you are un-American. And now I don't want to hear nothing about 9/11. I don't want to hear nothing about Building 7 and all of the, financial records that were being held in that building and the SEC filings that was getting ready to come out against the bankers. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing about Operation Northwoods when they threatened to, unalive Americans in the Cuban crisis to be able to create a circumstance to go and invade Cuba during the Kennedy administration. I don't want to hear anything about the Gulf of Tonkin incident. You understand? You all have to trust your government. And you have to accept the story that they tell you. I don't want to hear nothing about these Epstein files and it being a distraction. Someone unalived Charlie Kirk and the government has given you an explanation and you trust your government. You believe your government. So to to be upset and to be questioning the official story and to say that it is a conspiracy theory, it makes you sound like black people.
You niggas are crazy!
It makes you sound like Hispanic people. It makes you sound very, very un-American. And I'm sure all of you hardcore, believing in Jesus and loving your country and proud to be an American patriots, I don't want to stand on the side of blacks and Latinos who have been saying for years that this is a corrupt government that lies to its people and demonizes its citizens and would do things that go against, the freedoms and the rights that are afforded to everybody. Surely that's not the side that you stand on. Yeah, Charlie Kirk absolutely was unalived with a 30-06 that only left a small little hole on his neck.
In this footage, you can clearly see that Charlie is shot from his back right, and there's blood splatter coming out of the entry wound.
30-06 will take open the chest of a deer, a full-grown adult male buck, you understand, from 150 yards. But surely Charlie Kirk was just such a strong and muscular human being that 30-06 just left a little small hole on the side of his neck. And for you to question the official story that the FBI is putting forth makes you un-American.
Got the guy.
Oh shit, did you really?
Nope, not the guy.
Oh, okay.
This is the guy.
Oh shit. F you.
Oh, wait, nope, not that guy.
What are we doing right now?
I got a picture of the guy.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know that's the guy? Shit, wait, how do I know that's the guy?
All right, I'll see you in Valhalla.